Hello and welcome back to this episode. As you can see, I have cut up some oranges that I picked from the trees and I'm about to make some marmalade. It took quite a while, I must say, and I don't have the patience to stand around and mix, but it did turn out pretty well in the end, so it was well worth it. All of a sudden, the weather has completely changed, and we are so glad it has because our summer just lasted forever. I absolutely love summer, but I must say, when you get to the end of November, you're really wishing for cooler weather. So it finally has arrived, and the garden is absolutely beautiful at this time of the year.
How's it, beautiful people? This morning we're going on a little bit of an adventure walk to a place called Pillirina. Plemmirio, it's the reserve of Plemmirio, which is by the seaside. And
yeah, so basically we're going to be doing, it's probably about 2.5 hour hiking trail, and we'll be doing a loop. So we start off from the lighthouse and we'll be doing a coastal walk all the way to the along the coast, obviously, and to the wall bunkers and back again. And we've bought two nice panini from our friends Giussi and Massimo, who've got a fantastic Sicilian bottega, which is like a shop, sandwich shop, which we will show you some footage as soon as we can.
Yeah, they're very good friends of ours. We always, when we go there to get anything, we always stop for about half an hour to have a chat.
Yeah, we can never get away because we've chat.
Got a lot to say.
Okay.
Yeah, and well, let's get there. Once we're there, we'll start filming again. So we've just parked the car and we've come across these birds. They're making beautiful noises. They go and they come. They're flying.
I think we have to go like this. We can't go along.
Lots of different trails.
So these bushes in Italian are called macchie mediterranee. They're absolutely incredible. I mean, look at the intricacy of the actual plant. Beautiful.
you something. I'm looking at you and I'm wondering to myself, how many layers of clothing do you actually have?
Well, I've got a jacket,
Okay.
I've got a sweater, I've got a woolly jumper, I've got a t-shirt, and I've got a vest. Are you happy?
What about the scarf?
The scarf, the gloves.
Gloves? Okay. Right.
And that's
So
it.
are you warm enough now?
Just about, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, that is good. As long as you're warm. Carry on.
Hey Mas, do you like this area?
This is a very beautiful area. Almost makes me feel like I'm on Mars.
Definitely. Not easy to get to because it's so jagged and edgy and
Very rocky. The rocks
very
are
rocky,
quite
but
particular.
if you are determined, it's well worth it. There is a cave here called the Pillirina cave, and there is a legend. The legend of the Pillirina goes that a young woman fell in love with a sailor, but their love was not approved by her parents, who wanted her to marry a wealthy man. They would meet on a full moon inside this Pillirina cave, and on a bed of algae they would make love. But one night the sea was rough with huge waves, and the sailor couldn't get to the cave. The young woman waited until dawn for him, but he never came. She was so upset that she decided to throw herself into the sea, and she drowned. From then onwards, the sailors say that on a full moon, when the moon enters a precise hole on top of the cave, you can see a young woman waiting for her lover. We're getting towards our destination. We're pretty tired, and I think we're pretty hungry as well. So we're gonna
I am.
definitely. Massie's definitely hungry. So we're gonna stop off at the beach, and we're gonna eat our panino, as Massie tells me. Of course, I always call it a sandwich, but it's a panino. Yay! Getting towards our destination. After 2.25 hours of trekking, I think we need to stop and have a bit of a break. Look at the colour of that water. Well, we're in a little cove, so there's no wind here, so I decided to strip down just to my t-shirt. So this is our lunch for today. I've got some smoked cheese and a Russian salad, I think it's called, insalata russa. Massie's got some chili.
Filled with anchovies and mozzarella cheese.
Yum. Ready to go, Mas? Okay, so these are one of the old war bunkers that are still here. Let's see who's here. Oh, Colonel Mustard.
Hello. Cappuccino, yeah. I want tea though.
Okay.
That's the road for the tea and the cappuccino.
Ehi. Grazie. Perfetto, grazie. Wow. celebration of the Immacolata Concezione, which is the Immaculate Conception of the Virgin Mary, is celebrated on the 8th of December, and it is the patron saint of our little town Floridia. She officially became the patron saint in 1877, but 2 centuries before, in 1693, the population of Floridia, who had encountered a huge earthquake around the valley of Noto, were devastated by the loss of lives and turned to the Immaculate Madonna, asking for comfort.
We've got the Madonna, as you can see, she's walking away now. We've got her coming out. The biggest process was her coming out of the church.
Absolutely amazing. Never been here before. This is our little town that we belong to. Even if we're just outside, I've never seen this procession. Very impressed.
Very nice, very nice.
Started this reef, and I'm going to slowly continue. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this week's episode, and I'm going to leave you with some beautiful pictures that Massimo took at Pillirina when we went there for our hike, and I hope you enjoy them. See you next time.